What's up guys, welcome back to the next video in learning Python. My name is QDS Dani and you guys watching my channel Crywood. Alright, so I congratulate you guys if you guys making this far. So we have reached the looping in Python. So we see the first one is going to be the while loop, and then we're going to see the for loop. For loop is very interesting, but before for loop you guys need to understand the while loop. What is while loop, why we need it. If you guys making games or anything else, you guys need to while loop, and the while loop, and it starts with a while, and then you guys gonna have your expression, whatever your comparison, whatever you guys do, and then statements. But your statement, if the while only works if your everything is true. If everything is true, the while loop goes ahead. Otherwise, if your while is false, your statement won't go ahead. So this one is going to be say tick mark. This one's going to be tick. Otherwise, if it's not true, it's not going to go ahead. So if you guys go in C++ or C# or any other C family of languages, if you guys going to do while true, which if you guys doing games or any other things, the while true, you're going to start your game. But if you're going to be the while false, your game is never going to start because false. So the while loop goes only if your everything, the condition, everything is true. So whatever you guys do in while loop, it must be true. Otherwise your while loop never goes ahead. Alright, so how we going to implement, how we going to use the while loop? While loop is normally with like a for loop. Whatever you guys have, say for example, if you guys have a b c x y z, say we put a num and we initialize with 0. Now we're gonna come here and we put a while our num say is less than 20, for example. You guys can put a 5, 10, whatever you guys want to put. So if you put a print, and you guys use whatever you guys need to put the number, counting number, for example, counting numbers, number, okay, counting number, and you guys needs to put your f to format, because normally we put our f in a previous video to format our literal string here, and you guys needs to put your num here. If you guys running Python 2.6 or if you guys running Python less than 3.6, or you guys don't see this, don't use this f for format. So I forgot to tell you guys about this because I'm running Python 3.8. So the Python 3.6 introduced this format. This f stands for format. This is a prefix, so it's called formatted string literal, our f. And sometime you guys going to see this one as a big F as well. So I didn't want to confuse you before, but now because you guys going towards advanced levels of Python, you guys should know this now. It's the time. And this guy here in curly braces, we have to delimit our expressions, so with the curly braces. So now we have, and if you guys want to put anything inside the num, you guys need to put these curly braces. So because you guys want to delimit your expression with the curly braces. Alright, so now our while, very simple. We put a num, we initialize it from 0, and we put a while num is less than 20, which is true, because if you guys put a 30 here, then it's not going to be true, it's not going to go ahead, because it's a true, because num is 0. It's not it is less than 20, and our while loop's gonna go ahead. Keep in mind, you guys need to put something less than here. If you put anything else, then the while loop's gonna run and gonna blow your computer. And the while loop is very dangerous. Is once it's gone out of control, it'll keep going, and you guys gonna panic, and you guys make sure you guys control it quickly. Otherwise it's gonna keep on running if it gets out of control. And you guys always put some sort of number to put a lid. So if you guys I'm gonna put a say 20, or you guys can put any other number. So it's now we're gonna come here and we put a incrementation. And what's incrementation? Our num is gonna be num plus 1. Num, we put a 1 plus num plus 1 because we want to increment it. And if you run it, then you guys going to see that it's going to run till 20 and it's going to stop. So, and if you look in here, because this PyCharm is not running the while, so we have to run the while loop. And you guys going to see here then. So now you've seen this one, our loop started counting number 0, 1 all the way to 19, but not 20. You guys, if you guys gonna want to include to 20, you guys needs to put this equal sign, and then you guys needs to run, and you guys going to see the number 20 as well. So that's how the while loop works, because the first one is if it's it starts from 0, goes all the way to 20. But if you guys don't put this equal sign, you're not going to see this 20. All right, so if I said before, if you guys put this number, which is 30, because now this 30 is not less than 20, because your condition is false. And if you guys try to run, for example, I'm gonna put a say run while, you're not gonna see anything, because this condition now is false. This is not true, because we initialize this one from to 30, and 30 is not less than 20. So that's what I said, your loops doesn't matter how many times you guys try. I try again, because this condition is false, it's not going ahead. And this the condition, for this condition to go ahead, this condition needs to be true. You guys can start it from 5 as well, but because 5 is less than 20, and Python is going to see this, because now this condition is true, because 5 is less than 20. So if I run that again, you guys are going to see that I have initializer from 5. I have an initializer from 0 or any other number but 5, and my loop started from 5 and finished at 20, because 5 is less than 20 and my condition is true, and that's what my loop is going to go ahead. This guy here is just incrementation. I'm going to increment it by 1, so that's what it's going to count. And this guy here, as is I said, this guy is here is called formatted string literal. So if you guys want, I'm going to put it on top. Formatted string literal. What is string literal? This is string literal, whatever you guys going to put it here. This is string literal. It's very long topic if you guys want to go on algorithms, but if you want, I can go this on future videos. We're going to go on the algorithms as well. That's a string, and the strings can be anything that you guys see here. They're all string. And this guy here in curly braces is expression. That's a delimiter. So that's what we call this one, expression delimiter. And this one, expression delimiter. So that's how we guys gonna put it inside here to show this number. So whenever you guys gonna see this one, the expression, whatever you guys gonna see, all this counting is because of this. So you guys gonna see the counting number, that's fine. We have put it or formatted here, that's fine. You guys can see this one as a placeholder as well, because it's holding this place for this one. So the reason you guys are going to see this 5 all the way to 20 is first because of this F, and the second one because of this opening curly braces, closing curly braces. So that's how the while loop is, and keep in mind the while loop only goes ahead if your condition is true. If it's false, so the while loop only goes ahead if and only if your condition is true. If and only if your condition is false, it won't go ahead. So keep in mind, that's a while loop in Python. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.